What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Loop Hero. Happy today to be picking up where we left off last time. A little bit after where we left off last time. I went ahead off camera and I grinded a couple extra resources so that we could start today off with a bang, either making the war camp or the library. I think I've kind of settled on making the library just to unlock the alchemist tent and see what that's all about. Yeah, we have very few buildings that we have yet to unlock. We're close to a few of them. We might be able to get the smelter today if we can save up enough metal. But yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. So the library, in addition to a reconnaissance center, libraries can decipher information and complete your knowledge of the world. Allows us to unlock additional pages in the encyclopedia in exchange for the secret knowledge resource. Unlocks the bookery card, and unlocks the Maze of Memories golden card if the Intel Center is built. We have the Intel Center, and I can tell you, let's go ahead and unlock it first. Let's add that there. I was going to say, I've been using the other golden card that we've had access to, and it's great. It's just, to me, it's an auto-include in your deck. Ah, this pleasant smell of cellulose sheets and dried ink. The smell of books, to put it simply. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Fix your glasses, man. Look at us. Me, a scientist. Knowledge is my weapon, and you a wanderer. Your weapons are, well, your weapons. And still, in spite of all the differences, at the end, we pursue the same goal, to know and save this world. Theory, knowledge, learning. We shall discover this world anew, my friend. I hope so. So it said we increased our encyclopedic knowledge. Wasteland here. Well, except slime. 5% chance of spawning slime. So we still have some stuff we haven't seen yet. Okay, so this is something that I accidentally made off camera, which was pretty sweet. And it gave me a little bit of a dialogue. We talked to, very briefly, it was a very brief dialogue, where I talked to training dummies. They were like men made out of wood. And they were like, we're going to attack you. And I was like, what? Is wood attacking me now? And then that was it. That was all the dialogue that you missed. But this came from placing multiple forest tiles. I think 10, yes. So, did we just basically get... I'm trying to understand what it is exactly that we got. There's the Ancestral Crypt. Removes HP bonus from armor. So, some of these golden cards and some of these newer land cards are really only good with some of the characters, which is not really a surprise. So is this telling me... Or did I just get further knowledge in the tier 3 abilities? I think that's what happened. I think these were locked before. And now they're not anymore. And I think I can see them. Yeah, unlocked in further chapters. I think I have to create something else before I can see that. Oh, but here he is, the Wooden Warrior. That's who popped up. Artificial Life. And this is cool. We can have the conversation here. The forest doesn't need you. Just try and touch me and there'll be nothing but splinters left of you. I'm getting tired of this. Right. So, you can see their abilities here if you want to take a second to look at that. But, okay. Crafting. I can dismantle, I can craft, supply. We've kind of maxed out what we're doing. Let's see, what is this? 6% chance to redirect lightning. We don't have a storm temple, it's not a thing. But I did want to see, what did we unlock in the alchemist tent? The clinking of vials and the unusual color smoke indicates iron is being transformed into gold or something else. Unlocks alchemy. Unlocks the ability to craft jewelry if the supply depot is built. Unlocks the 0 milestone golden card if the Intel Center is built. Okay. Hard to know off the bat what the benefit is. But we're only 4 scrap metal away from a new building. Let's go ahead and go on an expedition. So our deck should have... Here we go, more cards. We got the Bookery now and the Maze of Memories. Does nothing, takes up a lot of space. The intricate structure of its walls forces you to use your brain and remember a big part of this world. Ooh, I can only use one. Well, let's... For today, for at least the first run, let's use the Ancestral Crypt. which gives us 3 HP for every enemy with a soul killed. So you want to prioritize playing cards that have creatures adjacent to them that also have souls. And then Bookery also gives you 1 resurrection, which is huge. Removes HP bonus from armor. It's pretty crappy. But it's good when you're playing as the Necromancer. I would not recommend playing this on a different character unless I'm missing something. But let's see what the Bookery does. An archive of ancient tomes. Here you can gain knowledge in exchange for other knowledge. Replaces your cards with random ones when you pass by. Collapses after 20 exchanges. That's okay. So you could hold on to cards that you don't want. You could stockpile them. Like sometimes we get too many wheat fields, which we could adjust by just kind of adjusting our village placement. But I kind of like how we do it because I don't really want to spawn an endless field of scarecrows. But we could, you know, I could see us holding on to certain things and exchanging them for others. So here's something we're going to do right off the bat. We're going to get rid of the desert and sand dunes because I plan on going in as the Necromancer first. And I've tested this already, and this is kind of partly why I was playing on my own. The attack speed bonus that we get from the sand dunes doesn't translate. Oh no, it's actually the forest. Ooh, hold on. This lowers HP. This one might actually be good. I think it might be the forest I'm thinking of. The forest and the attack speed from the thicket and the forest. I hate that I can't look at both of them right now. It doesn't affect the skeletons that you summon, so it's useless versus or in conjunction with the Necromancer. Okay. So we can now bring the Blood Grove. Is this what we want? It's a lot of enemies. But we'll bring the desert. And we'll see how we do. Let's go Necromancer. And Chapter 2. Really can't help but feel like we should perhaps be starting to prioritize upgrading certain buildings rather than building new ones. Because I feel like we're stalling a bit on our power level. And something like upgrading the Herbalist would give us 2 additional potions of better value. So 5 potions per run, all of them stronger. Seems like a good investment. You know, just for the sake of trying to get to the boss battle consistently and even having a chance to win the boss battle. Alright, let's just keep equipping stuff. It almost doesn't matter what we get. The sand dunes and such, I'll just put them over here. Lowers all creatures' HP by 1%. I'm pretty sure that includes us as well. I'm going to pay attention next time. I'm almost positive. But in a world where we, as the Necromancer, don't necessarily rely on HP, we mostly rely on our magic HP to cover us. It's not that bad. I'm going to pay attention next time we place one of those, though. Oh, let's get this 9% evasion, too. Alright. And meadows are good everywhere. They're good next to the deserts. They're good next to the forests. Place a grove. To me, they're just an auto-include in every run, just like the mountains and rocks. There's something to be said, I think. I can't confirm this yet. I don't think I have quite enough testing. But I have played, like I said, a bit off camera. And now that my deck size is bigger, it is becoming less consistent to see certain cards. I find myself, you know, either having a run where I have way too many of these like land cards. Okay, let's look at our HP here. So just to finish my point, I have much less consistency. Either sometimes I get too many land cards, or sometimes I get too many tile cards, and it's pretty frustrating. Or I get like a bunch of wheat fields and I don't ever see a single village. So yeah, we lost HP there. Very interesting. Alright, a vampire mansion. That's a little scary to spawn those dudes right off the bat. to start like trying to get blood golems or flesh golems or whatever they are. But it's like any roguelike deck builder, where eventually you kind of have to realize that quality over quantity is real. And that if you flood your deck with too many cards that don't necessarily do something synergistic, you're going to have problems. So ruins, I have really learned, I do not want to place them near anything. They just make every fight scary, and from what I've seen, they don't really give me any additional benefit. Like, letting them support a nearby tile as archers, essentially, doesn't do anything good for me. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. I'll take that. Remember, we really need scrap metal. Which may lend us towards a rogue run later. Place that down. 3 wheat fields. So if I get a village, and by the time I get a village, maybe I have 4 wheat fields, something like that. We're really going to play in such a way that we can kind of expand them. Leave room for more of them. And I'll explain a little bit better what I mean when we get to it. Level 4 ring, okay. Could use some other level 4 gear. I'll take that. Yeah, and as predicted, we've got 4 wheat fields and no villages. We may just straight up want to lower the number of cards we have that we're running. Alright, let's finish the mountain. Fight some vampire slimes. Do we have any regen? No, we don't. We could really use some, though. Look at all the land cards we're getting. Alright, we got our first bookery. That's cool. And we have an ability to go ahead and lock up. Let's start placing our rocks here. No treasure yet, either. I'm hesitant to make a huge grove. Make a couple medium groves. Alright, what does the bookery do again? Replaces your cards. See, this'll be great. You know what? Let's put it. Ooh, let's put it here. Let's put it here, and then let's Oblivion this Goblin Camp. Because we're gonna get rid of our Oblivion, and that's a card that's worth playing while we have the chance. 3 strengthened skeletons will be joining the hero on every loop. Joining the hero on every loop to help in battle. 3 strengthened skeletons will be joining the hero on every loop to help in battle. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Okay, we replaced this. Nice to turn all those wheat fields into something else. I mean, that's exactly what I was talking about, of course. See if we can get some ghosts or something. Oh, what is that even? What is going on here? So I'm guessing they just last until they last. I mean, they gave me an achievement for that, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's see what happens. Whoa, big upgrade there. And an additional +1 to max skeletons. They're still alive! Alright, this attribute, or this trait, seems pretty incredible. Alright, now we're really crossing our fingers and hoping for a village now, please. If not, I mean, I guess we'll just re-roll wheat fields. And we got mixed nuts, alright. 2% max HP for every point of defense the hero has. Well, this would be way better on a warrior run. Considering we're going to get no HP for that. But in a warrior run, I mean, we're getting a bunch of max HP. I mean, these guys have barely even taken damage yet. And now we're going to summon a new one? Nice. I kind of like this. I don't need so much HP regen when I'm at full HP. Feels a little useless. The only thing you can't place a meadow next to is another meadow. So, remember that. Oh, this trait is amazing. It's allowing us to stay ahead. Alright, let's go ahead and plan. So we kind of have an opportunity here because I think we're going to hit it again and again. I don't like our placement now that I see it. I don't like exchanging my cards 3 times in one spot. I think it would be better to put it in a spot where maybe I can only do it once or twice. That way I get like 2 rerolls per loop. But like I'm going to like play everything. Another set of ruins. Keep them there so that they never get over 3. You know what? I definitely 1000% should have played the treasury here. Started doing that. Is this better? We lose some skeleton level, but we gain regen. No, let's keep what we have. So see, it actually didn't count as the reroll because we played every card, and then we just got a refresh on these high level dudes. Oh, this is great. This is going to really help me go to the distance this run. Alright, we only killed one of them. And now the slime gets helpers. I'm excited to get our next trait. If we can get something really synergistic, that would be amazing. Level 6 book. Even better skeleton levels. So, deserts and forests and all that stuff, I kind of went ahead and looked ahead a little bit on like what the river does. Because it takes some sort of like unique materials that I don't really have much of yet. And it'll turn a lot of what we currently have. Our first village, Jesus. Alright, we'll place that down there. I'm gonna place that there. It can turn the sand dunes, I think, in the desert into like an oasis. We'll take this. Okay. Can we even recruit a new one? We can't. So we really do, with this trait, we want to have the max skeletons. Alright, we'll get our first blood grove here. Sure, I'll put it there. Alright, let's finish that. Should have definitely waited until I passed through there. That's okay. We missed a little bit of value. And I'm not unhappy to see goblins. And I'll play the battlefield too. I'd like to get one online. There we go. Now we have a quest and an Oblivion if I really want to get rid of the goblins. And I want to play every single desert related thing that I see. Because I care way less about having reduced HP than the enemy does. You know what, I'll put this here. And we got a miner's pick. +1 pebbles while passing the campfire tile. What the hell is a pebbles? +1 pebbles. Is that maybe for like a rogue? Is that like a trophy for a rogue or something? That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. This is kind of a tough fight. Would love to actually kill these guys. They give good loot if you kill them. Nope. Okay, what do we get a chance for this time? Laying down one's life. Any direct damage to the hero will be evenly split between him and his skeletons, and then receive +3 loop HP after skeleton's death. Let's go laying down one's life. And I'm just going to keep on spawning. There's some thought, and the reason why I bring it up is because I think there's some validity. If your opinion is like, hey man, hold these cards, some of these sort of seemingly dead cards, and hope to get... Ooh, this could be rough. And hope to get a good exchange at the library or whatever it's called. Like, I wouldn't fault you for thinking that. See, this is really bad. We really need the max skelly boys. Because once you start getting overwhelmed, it's like all downhill from there. Yeah, I don't like this tile. Let's get rid of the goblins. I'll just put a random grove there. Luckily, we didn't take much damage. I'll do a cemetery there. Alright, hope we don't die to this group, because we very well could. It's the exact group I've died to many times before now. Just because my stuff can't stay alive long enough to attack. Come on, get the kill. If they just had decent targeting, we'd be okay in a lot of these fights, but instead we just lose when they start hitting the wrong target. Oh, this is so brutal. And the evades. My god, that was hard to watch. We have 1 potion left. This could be an easy loss here, too. Okay, a kill. Yeah, I think we're gonna die here. We will get a resurrection. Yeah, now we spawn the bats. Damn. Alright, we're gonna resurrect. Did we just not get... Oh my god, we got by the bat ability. That sucks so much. Please get a kill. Please hit a thing. We're doing 5 damage on an attack. The bat's being allowed to live so long. Kill the vampire, kill anything. Oh my god, he's healing for 8. They're all just out healing my DPS. We're gonna kill the skeleton, and he's just gonna come back as one of those crappy skeletons. And we're gonna be so sad. Okay, we're barely gonna make it through this. I think. Yeah, we're gonna make it through, but barely. Boy, that was depressing. And I think we're fine all the way through to the rest, but... Jesus. Oh, I should not have placed that there. That's okay, though. Minor mistake. When we resurrected, we did not get our magic shield. Which is worth noting. The question is, do we try for another way around? It'll really depend on what the board looks like as we circle. We have, right now, 4.8 regen per second. Our HP is going up admirably. We're gonna fully heal, for sure, once we round the corner. Okay. Let's place a village here. That'll make a bandit camp. And some thralls. Oh my god, I just made a bunch of thralls for myself. Or ghouls, rather. Do I run? Yes. We're gonna retreat. Sucks. We're gonna lose a lot of minerals, but we 100% would have died there. What do we have? See, I'm 1 off of the smelter. Frustrating. Still need a good bit of wood. 2 off of the lumberjack. Okay. Well, let's try again. Another expedition, this time as the rogue. And let's rethink. I definitely want the attack speed. I don't want the ancestral crypts. Or do I? I gotta get rid of something, though. I like the treasury. I like the road lantern. I thought the bookery did a good job there. Huh. I don't know, guys. What I'm thinking right now is trying to get back to basics, but I'm also trying to think about what I truly need. Lowering our own... Let's get rid of the desert. For the rogue, I don't know if lowering their HP is that necessary. Once we get strong enough, we kind of one-shot everything. Whether their HP is lowered or not. So all it's really doing is lowering my HP and making it so that I'm a lot easier to hit. And let's add the beacon. Let's add the beacon. And get rid of... Let's get rid of the Blood Grove, maybe. Yeah. Okay. We'll try it. Doing my best. Removes the HP bonus of armor. You know what? Let's... Can we just instantly retreat? I want to see something. Let's go on the expedition. Man, you really got to get a lot of kills to make up for that losing the HP bonus. Like I said, I think that's why it's way better for the Necromancer, unless the Necromancer... No, I think he does get bonus HP for the kills, right? The Resurrection, and you got to go long for the HP to matter. But the enemies have to have souls. So, like, cemetery units are pretty dead here. Huh. Yeah, let's try it. It's definitely playing the long game. It sucks not to get any bonus. Like, is there even any reason? Once I play this... the bonus to the HP will just disappear. Let's put down a thicket. Let's test that. Does it just disappear? It does. So, definitely wait to play this, because all of these slimes, none of them have a soul. So I'm not getting any bonus HP from killing them. So I could have waited to play this until, like, the second or third loop when I have the ability to summon units that have a soul, and then I would still at least be benefiting from my early max HP. Alright, 5 trophies. I do like the rogue class. I think the rogue class might be my favorite. Once it gets rolling, it's super fun. And if we can get the trade again where we have that wolf rat helping us, I think that's amazing. Alright, let's see what gear we get before we go frolicking. We got some better armor. Just gonna give me defense. So, this also means that common armors are trash, because the only thing common armors give you is max HP. So, we'll never take a common armor over anything else. Guess we just take level 2 there. Get an axe and get one of these. Alright. These are like really tiny nuanced things that are, I think, still worth thinking about. Put that there. But this is the first time we're kind of encountering these types of minutia interactions. And I think I'm understanding them correctly, so I'm kind of happy about that. Alright, vampires here. I like putting them on like a three tile area because they're very easy to control what I put here. Alright, let's get a battlefield. Start getting some treasure chests. If we get another battlefield, we'll probably overlap them. Nice to get an Oblivion. Okay. Play a meadow. And I'll start putting groves down here. Because we really do want to start collecting souls. I'm assuming scarecrows don't have souls. I didn't even check. Whoa, half my loot disappeared. Well, that sucked. HP doesn't matter, so I'm just purely looking at stats on this. Level 3 stuff, and I'll take the damage. No. I'll take the 8% attack speed. I need to be quick. I need to be hitting the pause button as soon as I cross into the next area, because so much of that stuff went into making scrap metal that I didn't really want to. Come on, man. Give me some cards. Alright, our ruins. Go ahead and pause it. We'd love to see a village here now that we have 2 wheat fields. As always, let's be super duper flippin' careful about where we put these. And a dinner table is what we picked up. Alright, I think I've already got one of those. I just probably don't have it equipped. Alright, an elite ooze. Okay. What have you got for me? This doesn't mean anything. We're not gonna equip that. The extra evasion. Probably worth it. Not getting a lot of rares, but we're not fighting a lot of rare enemies yet. Gotta remember too that the battlefield chests don't give me anything as the rogue. 5 HP every time the hero equips a new item. I mean, I can do that all day long. I can do this, this, and just kind of keep getting max HP that way. But I will miss out on scrap metal, which is, you know, a resource that I'm looking to get more of right now. So it might not be worth it. But that's a nice one to bring with us in future runs, if I can take that one home with me. Alright, we're doing great. Alright, don't kill me. We had to go in and drink a potion. Alright, we had to drink all the potions. Let's get the bonus HP. Didn't add up to our minimal HP. I am going to nuke this. It feels bad, but I think it's correct. I do not want goblins next to vampire mansions. Damn. I need daytime to pass. Get a nice little heal. And then we'll see if we can beat these guys. Cutting it awfully flippin' close. If they hit me twice, I'm just like dead. Okay. Huh. Alright. What do we got? I might just leave, guys. I know it's sort of unexciting, but this run is heading in like a downward trend. We're about to level. And the rest of the, I mean, it's not, there's really nothing here that's that scary. What do you have for me? I get the evasion bonus. The 4 or the 5? That's the question. Do I want the magic damage plus damage to all? Yeah, I think we can make one more run. Alright, especially because I knew we were getting this. Yeah, let's take the Rat Wolf. Fighting against 3 or more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. That's cool. And Fuss, I could see being amazing versus the Priestess. Because she has all of her mirrors, plus the angels, plus herself. And now we have the Rat Wolf too to take a ton of the damage off of us, hopefully. And everything we kill with a soul gives us a little bit more HP, you know? Put vampires down there. I do want to kill more of them, but yeah, I was about to say, vampires plus slime is a pretty winnable fight for me. Our bonus attack speed, I mean, we're at 10% just from our forests and thickets. Ooh, no rat wolf here. Kind of sucks. Just for the amount of damage we took. Place another meadow. Drop another rock. Little bit of a worrisome fight up ahead. If we don't get the rat wolf, this will be scary. And it's an elite. I didn't even see that. Come on. We have no potions left. Come on. Oh my god. We get to resurrect though. We're fine. But that still sucked. I think now we leave. Even though, once again, I'm not seeing anything truly scary on the entire map. That screams at me that I have to leave right now. Critical damage. Magic damage. We didn't get any amazing weapons. We're not fighting amazing enemies yet. Ugh. We're going to return to camp. I'll take the items with me. And we'll build something. We'll build our... What was it? The smelter? Sure. Unlocks the Storm Temple card. Unlocks the Arsenal Golden card if the Intel Center is built. Plus 30 to base HP is nice. Let's build this. We can only build it in one spot. Thankfully we have the spot open. Yo ho ho, what a nice smelting barrel. Throw in some more coal, scrap metal away. Hey lad, you know what's the secret of sturdy armor? It's a sturdy body beneath it. Haha, I can make everything sturdier. Even a simple shirt or some socks. Which do you prefer? You'll travel far under a sail like this. No storm will stop you. And you know why? Because the storm will be on your side, baddie. So... did we discover something new on the road? The bookery. I think there's a combo with the bookery that I remember reading about. Like bookery perhaps plus cemetery or something like that. Make something. Some sort of like skeleton mages or I don't know. I just remember reading it for a second. I try not to get too many spoilers. We have 7 out of 8. I'm not sure how we're increasing the maximum number of our deployable things, but that's okay. Plus 5 HP every time the hero equips a new item I think is great. Oh, we've got 2 of them? Oh, I like that, though. And now we have a new card. What did it... I don't remember what the smelter did. Unlocks the Arsenal Golden card. And the Storm Temple card. Let's see what the Arsenal and the Storm Temple are. Storm Temple. A place of worship for the ancient god of lightning. His name is long forgotten. Strikes 2 random targets in its range with lightning every 5 seconds. Lightning cannot be evaded. They stack. Huh. So, in areas where there are way more enemies than we have friends, the Storm Temple could be excellent. I'm assuming it can hit me too if the magic mirror or whatever redirects it towards enemies. And then we also have the Arsenal. A central hub for the true masters of Warcraft. They can teach anyone to fight with any weapon. Creates an additional item slot. Lowers its quality by 15%. I mean, that seems amazing. and perhaps even universally amazing. I want to say I saw that there is some sort of combo with Storm Temple and maybe the Forest to make Burn Forest, I think. If I'm remembering that correctly. Oh my god, guys, I just scratched underneath my arm. I forgot yesterday I got stung by a bee in my armpit. Oh man, I should not have scratched that. It looks terrible. I pulled the bee stinger out like right after it did it. I was wearing kind of like a loose shirt, a nice buttoned up, you know, collar shirt, but the bee went underneath into my armpit, stung me, and then I had to like shake it out. Anyway, me and my lady were eating ice cream in a awesome place in New Braunfels called, I think it's Rhea's Ice Cream. Like the best ice cream I've ever had. And we were just kind of enjoying the sunshine. We were going into antique stores, walking. They had like a big fair going on. Just having a good time, and got stung by a bee. So, fate decided that day. Let's try another rogue run. Perhaps I cut the bookery. I cut the battlefield too, I think. And instead of that, let's run maybe just like spiders. Something easy to kill. Yeah, let's try it. I'm so interested to see how... Wait, let me make sure did I equip it? Yes, okay. So we have an extra 30 base HP. And we are benefiting from our armor now. So we don't start with the arsenal like we start with the crypt. That's interesting. You know, let's get some early vampire fights. Get some good trophies. So if the forest does indeed work with the Storm Temple, maybe I save playing this. And I wonder if I even want the Storm Temple near the board where it can hurt. I probably do, as the rogue. I think as the necromancer, maybe I never want to play the storm card because it'll just shock my skeletons as often as it'll shock other units. And I'm wondering what item slot it's talking about opening for me. I wonder if it just meant, maybe it meant item slot as in those, like, crummy trinkets that I get. That's possible. You know what, let's start playing our rocks, for sure. I'll play a Vampire Mansion there. Alright, we get our first grove. I'll put that here. And I'm not 100% about this burn forest theory. And I don't know how long I want to hold on to forests until I see a storm temple. But I am hoping to see them sort of soon, and an early ruins kind of feels bad. I'll put it there. Come on, Arsenal. The sooner we get that, the better. Alright, what kind of loot we rocking? I mean, let's compare them. A lot of times it just feels like it truly doesn't matter. Like the big evasion. And good weapon upgrades. Yeah, the number of living enemies currently doesn't matter. I'll put that there. Because we're not using the ruins. Not the ruins, that whatever that golden car is named. The crypt. Okay, we're rocking a lot of thickets here. I think we'll play the thickets. And an oblivion. Don't want to make any golems yet, I don't think. I was considering putting one of these, like, here. Let's do it. We need better trophies. Really happy to see another village for once. I feel like it's been forever. So what I can do is place my village here and leave more space for more wheat fields. I could consider oblivioning the bandit camp. I'm not that scared of it yet. I've got 4% hero attack speed sitting here. I'm just hoping I'm not misinformed. Alright, quest done. Wheat field. 4 enemies here. Come on, wish me luck. Let's start one-shotting. There we go. There we go. Alright, and we leveled up too. Perfect. Blissful ignorance. I hate this. I don't want any of these. Let's kill everything. Pause. Play. Oh, here's our first storm temple. Oh, wow. Okay, I need to consider that for a second. But I definitely want to play everything in my hand. And I mean, definitely, like, you want to get, like, max value out of this. Could do something like this. I mean, this is, like, it gives me a long strip. I like this the best, though. It'll strike everything in the groves. Alright, let's see what's up with this. It did make a burn force. It gives me increased magic damage instead of attack speed. Oh, that's cool. I feel like it probably doesn't work catty corner, and it doesn't. Okay. I mean, that's still something. Put that there. I mean, that's cool, though. We got 2 bonus magic damage. I'll take the better boots. Alright, Elite Scarecrow. Alright, what are we rocking? What's the new hotness? We have a level 4 set of armor here, which is probably better than a level 2 of any rarity. Some very rare level 2 boots. There's nothing better. And here... yeah, I'm still going to hold off on getting that. I could use it to dump supplies, or to keep a card, but I was thinking I would use it for Blissful Ignorance in case I needed the heals. I'm just going to do Card Sharp, I think. It's something I haven't messed with too much, just because I kind of think I already have a good idea of what the value is. And I'm not that impressed with it. Remember, too, we're getting 10 HP every time we equip a new item, which is cool. And now we're going to make the big mountain, and we did just make a village. Spawns a training dummy. Which I'd like to fight. I'd like to see about the trophies for that. And I'm super happy to finally get a road lantern. And you'll see the lightning is striking. I want to place this right here. And right here, as a matter of fact. But let's place it there. Goblins plus Scarecrows feels pretty bad. And I hate that I put this so close, but it had to be done. I'll consider oblivioning that Goblin camp. I did also learn that in order to make the next tier goblin camp, you have to have it next to a swamp, which is of course something you can't really control. I'll just hold on to a forest in case I get another temple, I guess. But here's our first wooden warrior, so let's look at his ability. 100% chance to counterattack, that hurts. And then spikes. Anyone directly attacking this creature will receive 12 HP of damage back. I mean, we wrecked him, but it still hurts to fight them. One shot, one shot, one shot. Yes, and a treasury. That is a great reason to have held our stuff. And we got a duplicate treasury. Feels good, man. Start trying to see some gargoyles. I'll take the level 3 boots and the extra 10 HP. If we didn't care so much about the stable metal, I would just be like equip all the garbage stuff first, and then at the very end equip the item that I want, and I could probably farm hundreds of extra HP over the course of a long run. Which is something I will 100% be doing later. Oh, I could place wheat fields next to the village? The fake village? But right now I'm still at a point in this campaign where I care about the materials, I think, more than any individual run. We'll take that, and then probably just a level 5 basic weapon. Yeah, level 5 boots. Let's take the counter over the speed there. Happy to get that trophy. Those dudes are worth a fortune. This goblin camp is starting to worry me. Let's get rid of it. Another treasury. Damn. Alright, I'll put one there. And we'll start building around it. Like, let's see. Like, boom. Was that even more than 10 HP? That didn't give me any HP. Why didn't that give me HP? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't count as like a new item. It's the same tier or something? I don't know. This is dangerous. As long as we hit them hard enough and fast enough, we're fine. The lightning damage doesn't truly benefit us that much because we really hit things in one shot. Alright, we've almost got 2 treasuries surrounded. So the gargoyles will be spawning. I'll put that there. And of course we'll get bonus loot. May want to wait to surround them until we get to the next loop. I think that's probably a good idea. We can afford to use a couple potions here. But I would love to get something that actually helps me in combat. Max HP is increased by 1 for each received trophy. Lowers the quantity of items. Okay, let's go for old scars. Let's get ourselves a road lantern here. And yeah, let's play some wheat fields. Interestingly enough here. And that made overgrown fields. Spawns a scarecrow and creates a field of blades on empty tiles during combat. What the heck? No one sowed it and no one will harvest its crops. It is still here. A field of blades. I mean, that's new for me. Kind of cool, I guess. A little worried about it, though. We'll put the rock here once we make it through. Go kill this target dummy. Let's see what the heck this Field of Blades does, if anything. Once it spawns the scarecrow. Oh no, 4 enemies. Come on, we can't miss. I'm getting webbed. And now I'm getting lightning. We're gonna get a resurrection even if we die, so that's nice. And our first spider cocoon. Alright, we gotta make it through this in good shape. I don't know how we do, though. Evasion? I mean, that'll do it. Let's place our beacon. And a blood golem on the same tile as an elite wolf rat. That feels like death. I just hope we get through these bandits without dying. I don't want to use my one resurrection here. And we do. Thank goodness. Alright, let's take all of this, and let's sit for a second and examine. Alright, highest tier boots, we've got a 7 here. Way better armor. Not much in the way of weapon upgrades, sadly. Yeah, nothing better from there either. A heck of a lot more loot. Still want to be super careful with this. Do we go around one more time? I don't know if we make it. I mean, we have the... With the resurrection, I think we do it. But boy, is it close. Come on, let's get these kills. No, not the escapes. And another goblin camp. That's nice. Every time we one-shot these guys and manage to not take any damage, it feels awesome. We didn't make any burning meadows. Ooh, and we made another fake village. That was kind of an unintended consequence there. Once again, no loot we really needed from that. I mean, we're crushing these dudes. Alright, he always gets the last hit, and he has Kamikaze, which... Oh no. We evaded it, though. I guess I won't know what it does now. But our attack speed is so fast. I can place the Blood Grove here? Next to these forests, too? Near a forest adjacent with the road. Yeah. So I can start using these forests to put blood groves in areas that I don't normally get blood groves. That is worth knowing. That makes me rethink my complete forest placement. That's cool. Because now it's like, I want to put my forest near the road, near the path, and then I can use the benefits of the Blood Grove to start taking out enemies that I don't like. With that 15%, like, make them disappear HP threshold. Alright, lightning. This is where the lightning's supposed to help me, where I'm outnumbered. But I still think it doesn't, just because I'm basically one-shotting stuff. Come on. Okay, we die, but we resurrect. Oh, we don't resurrect because we're not using the frickin' crypt card. Well, I grossly miscalculated, but we're still taking back a lot of stuff. Dang it, guys. So much to keep track of, especially while I'm like talking and playing, but I'm doing my best. I just wish I could have foreseen that, because had I thought about it, I definitely would not. I would not have continued going. But we did. I mean, every time, even though it feels like sometimes maybe we're not making a ton of progress. Like we got the Storm Temple today. We discovered the Burned Forest. We also discovered the Overgrown Field and a village. Which just makes me think of M. Night Shyamalan's village. Because is it really a village? Not really. And we can make something else just to test. I mean, I don't really want to waste, quote-unquote, waste materials. But we haven't made a mud hut yet. You can give residents furniture or food to store. I don't know what this does. So I kind of want to make it just because I have no idea what it does. Let's see what happens. I at least like to get the dialogue. We're one step closer to proudly calling our humble camp a village, even though it's just a shelter half covered in mud. But we are really grateful. People are very exhausted both physically and mentally. Some private space to call a home would bring some happiness. But what does it do? I was hoping it might, I mean, maybe increase. I don't know, is that increasing our number of deployable objects? That's not going to tell me. Because I can just make a bunch of these. It brings me closer to victory. I mean, I see at the bottom, like where it shows that. Let's click on this. It increases my maxed equipped items, I think. I think that's all it does. And if we upgrade it, which means a lot of metal to do, it increases even more. So maybe my tools and furniture. No. Crap. No. Supply. So maybe it gives me one more tool, one more furniture slot. I mean, I guess that's still great to build. If we go here, we can't upgrade some stuff. The herbalist hut, we probably have been needing to upgrade. Gives me an additional item slot, but 2 more potions, and the potions all become 6% healing instead of 4. So that's a pretty big net gain. And let's just see what the other upgrade does. %10 to the camp's healing power unlocks the blood grove. We did that already. This just gives me more food. And an additional 8% to the campfire's healing power. I mean, that's all good. Wow, we need so much metal. Basic gear for any class. That's not super relevant. I don't know what the Smith's Forge card is, though. Maybe that's great. We'll revive the hero with 15% HP once during an expedition. That's nice. I need a lot of stone for that. But otherwise, I'm pretty close. And then this just gives me more camp item slots. What do you give me? More item slots, and whatever this is, I don't know. Unlocks the town card. I guess a building, maybe? I need one of these, which I don't even know what it is. Alright, the herbalist hut to me is a no-brainer. Let's upgrade that. There's much more room here now. To express my gratitude, I'll tell you a healing recipe. 12, my brain. 15 lemons, 2 spoons of honey, 3 heads of garlic, and 10 ears of wheat. Throw it all in a pot of water and let it brew for a bit. Best remedy for sore joints. I needed that last night. Jesus Christ. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't feel like my entire... Well, that's not true. My entire left leg was like in horrible pain from my hip, my knee, and my ankle. All my joints felt like they were like on fire. And I had to take a bunch of medicine to like go back to sleep. By a bunch of medicine, of course, I mean Tylenol. But yeah. But it felt, the reason I said I almost felt like I couldn't feel it is because it felt like it was numb. Had like a kind of a numbness quality to it. This is not a difficult next tier of upgrades. It gives another 1% to potions healing effects, +1 potion to carry with you, and +1 potion refilled at the camp. So we'll get 3 potions every time we pass the camp. We'll have a total of 6 potions that heal for 7%. That seems like another like really good upgrade to increase our chances of winning runs, which is all I care about now. We have made some forward progress, even though perhaps it feels like we haven't. But I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I feel like, man, I didn't have the arsenal that run. Did I unequip it somehow on accident? Let's just see real quick before we go. Let's just start and see if I was supposed to have the arsenal card and yep, I messed it up. I think I unequipped it. I bet you guys were raging. I apologize for that. That was an incredibly powerful benefit we just didn't have access to. Yeah, and now we have necklace. Like, that's good. You know? Like, could we have gotten rings or a helmet? I haven't even seen helmets yet in the game. I kind of want to do this for a second just until it gives me a necklace. I was going to call it in just a second, but this is interesting. And look, even our potions look different. They look bigger. Because of course they are. We have more of them, but if we want to stockpile them, we need to not use them for the first couple loops, probably, which is not hard. Happy we held on to our forests and meadows. And yeah, sit back, relax, guys. We're gonna make it a long one. I'm not doing anything. The weather's outside is beautiful, and I woke up early this morning and started cutting my grass. And I'd like to go for a nice long walk around the neighborhood in the sunshine. For those of you maybe don't remember, don't even care, I live in San Antonio, Texas, and we just had all that crazy snow. And it was miserable here for a while. Oh, getting the necklace means magic HP. That's sick. Oh, that's huge. The arsenal card is amazing. now that I kind of have it and can sort of think about it a little bit, that is insane. Magic HP? Magic HP on a rogue seems insane. We're just like never going to take damage. And let's be real too, our last run, we did not have the best of loot, and we did not have the best of traits either. And I screwed up taking the arsenal. I don't know if there's literally any benefit. You know, I'm going to do it like this. I don't know if there's any benefit to... I don't know, just... Hold on, guys. My brain. Start making that, start making that. And I'll put some ruins out here. I don't even know what I was about to say. I'll be honest. I forgot. I forgot. I got old man brain sometimes. But I feel like we're on the cusp of being really powerful. And whereas I could just, you know, end the video here and just do some grinding off camera, I think it's way cooler that we hang out and do it together. Plus, if you're already liking this content, I don't see why you would want me to stop, you know. Take the 4 and the 3. Defense or evasion? Let's go for, like, huge evasion. If I had my choice, I would go for a lot of evasion. I will say, though, with the rogue, diluting our equipment with a 5th option is a little rough because we only get so much stuff. Place the thicket there. Is this better? Yeah. The extra 100 HP is almost certainly better than the extra evasion. Nice kill. That's going to be something rare later. At least I think it will. Place a thicket up there. The one-shots, man. Let's get a village, please. Two vampire mansions, eh? I'll put one there. And I feel like I do want to eventually make some vampiric villages. Because when we clear them out, we get some huge bonuses. We just got to get a village, you know? Sitting on 3 wheat fields. Catch me outside, how about that? Yeah, we'll probably even... Once we finish some of these up, and I surround my, my storm temple with forests, I'll be able to then... Oh, nice, a village. I'll be able to put my forest near the road. That way I can use the blood grove in a particularly, like, dangerous area, like here, perhaps. We're about to cross through, so let's save that. And the ruins, man. I'll put them there. An elite one of those? Are you serious? Okay. Well, we got some big amulets. I'd probably rather, honestly, just take the bonus magic HP. It's like an extra hit. But I do like the... Man, I like the evasion. I'll take the evasion, I guess. Take a bunch more HP. Did not get good weapons here like I thought I would. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Yeah, okay. We'll go forest there. Could save the thickets in case we get another treasury, maybe. Play the meadow. So, I mean, I could place one of these here, but there's nothing really going on there. I kind of want to put one here. But I was hoping I'd get a treasury, then I could put a forest, and then I could put the blood grove. That's kind of my thought right now. Didn't even get the kill, so we don't even get the quest finished. That sucks. I hate it when it gives it to these guys. Alright, good trait. Come on. New trait. A rat wolf. I'll take it. I think that's just the #1 most desirable one I've seen so far. And then if I get the fuse, I think it was. If I get that one. Let's see, let's place a forest here. Alright, and we've got that now. I'll put that there, just because I still don't know what it does. I don't think it's good that I put it there. But perhaps it's just not bad. I just want to learn what it does. Remember, too, I've got 5 stronger potions sitting in my back pocket. I don't know how relevant the magic damage is here. I might just do something like this. Almost don't even need to place it, to be real. Alright, that magic HP saved me a little bit. Happy about it. And they're breaking it right away, though. Damn, I really want to get... the treasury. See, what is this? Field of Blades. This is new. Ambush. Creature's first strike is always a critical hit. It's a plant. Swarm has a soul. Holy crap. This might be something I want to get rid of. Because boy is this spooky. Alright, we made a bandit camp. Put that there. Meadow here. I sort of want a forest into Bloodgrove here. And I think I will. To clear out the bandits and the scarecrows and stuff that are going to come here eventually, I think is worth it. And then I'll take the thicket. Alright, we really need like a solid loot infusion here, and I don't know if we quite got it. I'm happy with that weapon, but we needed bigger. Yeah, I don't know if that was quite the loot we needed. Dang. Alright, this is going to be a little bit harrowing. Come on, man. Let's get the kills. Let's get the trophies. Let's get this quest done. Thankful I am. I don't know why I turned into Yoda there, but I did. So it's funny, we still don't have a goblin camp. And here's the treasury I was waiting for to put here. That was bad. I regret this pretty heavily. I think I'm actually going to insta-delete that. That was really bad. Because we're basically giving these dudes a chance to do work that I don't want them to do. We're going to Oblivion this right away. Yeah, that was such a bad placement. At least I recognized it before it killed me. Oh, but this is even worse. Jesus. Give me another Oblivion so I can get rid of that. Oh, alright. That's probably the worst placement it could have. And we're going to convert that into an actual wheat field. That's nice. By placing that there. I don't know how the spiders spawn there. That's an interaction I don't think I've seen yet. Broke my magic shield. I'm okay. And another grove here. I guess I'll put one up here. Damn, that magic shield is doing so much work. Could really use a stronger amulet, though. That's not great coverage, but I'm going to place it anyway. Alright, what do we got? Level 5 here, level 6 here. No, that's not. That doesn't make sense. Level 6 here. That almost didn't make any sense at all, what I did. This would give me a decent evasion bonus of 13. So I lose 3% evasion, but I gain 1 defense and 10% critical damage. That might be worth it. And we're going to keep going. I need to remember I have this treasury here. I can start putting mountains and stuff around that. Let's actually save the spot for the forest that we might end up getting. God, put him down. Hell yeah. This is why this was dangerous. It seems maybe perhaps like these guys aren't that scary, but that's only because we're never letting them become archers. And because of that, they have a minus amount of damage that they do. They're not doing their full damage. So what do we get here? Pickpocket, card sharp. We get additional trophies. Card sharp is okay. Sure. That's not what I wanted. I want combat related stuff. There is a card, or a trait rather, that makes it so that as the rogue I occasionally hit, I think it's a 10% chance to hit 2 enemies. And against the boss on this, it would be incredible. Just having that increased chance to, you know, potentially accidentally hit, you know, not the angel. I think the angels are invulnerable, but the mirrors in the boss fight, to clear them out faster. That way we can focus on getting more DPS. You know what I didn't even think of, guys? The flippin' storm temples. We could be stacking storm temples on the camp. That way when we fight the boss, the lightning damage damages all the mirrors. I didn't even think of that. Well, I did just now, but it feels a little late. Alright, our first flesh golem just spawned. Okay. Here's the forest I wanted. So if we get a blood grove now, I'll put it there. Okay, no great loot there, but that's okay. Meadow, rock, thicket. It is looking pretty thicket in here, I have to say. Maybe vampires here, and let's clear these guys out for a kind of a challenging fight. We've got good like damage versus all. It's a little late in the run to do this because we're probably not going to get the number of rounds needed to clear this place out and turn it into a better village. This is something I think you really want to do early on. Happy to see another village. Perhaps not super happy to get another bandit, but if it had to spawn, I'm sort of happy it spawned here, maybe? I don't know. I don't know where it's going to drop those guys. We've got some tough fights ahead. I'm hoping the Blood Grove will help us, though. Surprisingly scary encounter here with the amount of, like, counterattacks those dudes have. The dummies. Another Blood Grove. I don't hate it. I can put it here. Oh, I was about to say, I hope I get it duplicated so I can put another one there, just like we planned. I don't know how OP that is. Perhaps not OP at all, but it seems good. It's not bad at the very least. And another Storm Temple, which I will 100% be placing here. I don't even know what happened there. Oh, it affects all the forest tiles. I didn't know that. Oh, that's huge. Okay, so that really frees me up. All I have to do is place forest tiles along these lines. Got it. Another set of ruins, which I will place there. This is kind of a scary fight. I'd rather not have to use another potion. That way I can make it to the village and get back up to full 5. Alright, that's not going to happen, but would have been nice. I'll put this here and then maybe we can get another Blood Grove down. Old Painting, our first like little trinket here. Increases damage done to boss by 4%. That's not nothing. Alright. We roll the dice. Wow. Okay, I'm almost speechless. We went from a level 3 amulet to now we have chances at 2 level 10s. This is one of those moments where we really need to sit and think about it. I think it's a pretty no-brainer just to go for the armor here for the max HP. But this is a big deal. So magic damage, defense, and critical damage versus magic damage, evasion bonus, and critical damage. Our evasion right now is currently 28%. I do value it highly. I don't know if magic damage even is that relevant, just considering how hard we hit. I'm going to take the evasion bonus. And that's just a much better magic kind of shield for us. And then we picked up what looks to be some pretty big upgrades as well. Just in terms of straight up damage. Our damage stat just shot up hugely. Unfortunately, there's no, rare stuff attached to it. But that's alright. I think we're good for an easy another round. And we may even try the boss here. Alright, a goblin camp. The goblin camp spawned in the literal perfect spot that it could spawn. I'm so happy with that. Alright, more thickets. Thickets turn into burned forest as well. I did not know that. We learned something else. And we spawned another question mark village. Yeah, give me these kills. I want these trophies, man. I just watched American Gangster for like the 10th time the other day. At the very end, after... Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for an old movie based on a true story. At the very end when they catch him, and Denzel Washington's character is like, I want them politicians, and I want them cops that took the money out my pockets. I'm like, hell yeah. Every time. Alright, let's do it, Flesh Golem. Happy with the targeting there. Alright, he gets his last hit. And we get a level. Alright, 1 resurrection charge. Ugh, that's hard to say no to. After losing 20% of his max HP in battle, the hero will evade all attacks for 2 seconds. I don't hate that because maybe there's some synergy, and this is me like spitballing here. Maybe there's some synergy with potions where like the potions pop, you lose your HP, you go back down below 20%, you get basically invincibility for 2 seconds. The potion pops, you go back up, and you do it over and over again. And maybe there's like a 10-second thing here where we get like perma invulnerability once we go low, which I could see as being pretty awesome. I'm going to take that, and if that ends up happening, I'm going to feel like a genius. Because potions proc when your life is in danger, but I don't know what the exact percentage is. Okay, we're getting a lot of stuff here. I'm just going to get us a ton of... I love the attack speed that we have. Maybe I just want to keep stacking that over the magic damage. How much magic damage do we do? 9? I mean, it's not a ton. Put another ruins down there. Put another field down there. I don't really want to put a grove there, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't really want any more groves. I think we'd rather just get more and more attack speed, as much attack speed as we could possibly get. And we're getting very close to spawning the boss. I would like to do one more full loop before spawning the boss. God, I hate them. Yeah, we're super close. Let's go around one more time. We're rolling the dice because I just don't think we're strong enough to kill the boss right now. Some of our items are incredible, but, you know, level 5 boots, some basic weapons. Okay. Lantern here is great. Keep the goblins menace under control. I didn't mean to spawn the boss. I don't know why. My brain went on autopilot and I spawned the boss. Well, totally screwed myself there. I just was talking about how I didn't want to spawn the boss and then I spawned the boss. I'm such a dummy. Literal autopilot brain. This is also a scary fight. Apparently not, though. Apparently we're crushing it. I don't... The hell do I know? Turn that into a legitimate wheat field. Well, we're in for a penny, in for a pound now, as the saying goes. I'll increase my attack speed for this boss fight, too. I think that was kind of a good little get there right at the end. I'm just scared because we're not going to get... This is so bad. Maybe not. Okay. Because we're not going to get our loot. I wanted to get this round's loot. Hopefully big time loot. Make it another kind of easy trip around the block with full potions. But I'm going to do it, guys. I don't think we have anything so incredible that I can't afford to give it up. Attack speed bonus is 25%. It's not nothing. Getting a couple little bonuses here right at the end. Need another village to make that not a dead card. But this is nice. I mean, we're going into the boss battle with full... Oh my god, okay. Alright, let's try. Could you please stop? I refuse. To arms. And at least we got the wolf rat, which was not a guaranteed thing. Oh my god, are we gonna do this? I think we need way more storm temples. But look at this. It looks like we're doing work and we haven't even used the potions yet. Alright, we used the smoke screen, I'm pretty sure. We've almost got her, guys. She's not getting protected. We just need to get through one more time. Oh my god, we did it. It's so painful every time, like the first time. I still can't get used to it. Yeah, dying is not very nice. And that's how the whole world feels right now. Not a great feeling, as you noticed. Now you're... Wait, what did you mean by every time? Yeah, we haven't beat you yet. Oh, it's not the first time. My faith in the Almighty brings me back to life again and again for the sake of my great mission. To spread His word, to preach humility, obedience, and acceptance of the salvation He offers. And every time I fail, and there are only the dead bodies of heretics instead of conversations and my lifeless body. Then why can't you understand that the wish to survive is an essential part of this world? I don't know how it happened, but you've made a mistake interpreting the motives of the Almighty. Made a mistake? Me? That's impossible. I believe in it. I am the faith itself. I don't need to know or check anything. And you, what are you even trying to achieve? Nothing will ever be like it was anymore. Not even close. I don't know. Maybe it will. I can still try. You're just a fool. That's what you are. We'll meet again. Just let me rest a while. Looks like she's gone. I can hardly believe her corpse will ever come back to life. But even if it will, I should give her a proper burial. Glass Queen! Hell yeah, achievement unlocked. The question is, do we keep going? Because it kind of feels like we're supposed to. Got some level 11 boots here. We have to choose this first as an unlock. I don't know what some of these are, but I do know that I need them. Let's see. Eye of God. 25% chance that the enemies will have one ability less. Doesn't affect bosses. That seems great. Skilled Architect. Upon each building, hero gets 8 loop experience. 8 times loop experience. Shield of Faith. Upon killing an enemy, hero receives 1 stained glass charge, which can protect him with 20% chance. That seems awesome. But I do feel like some of the buildings that we need right now need these 2 in particular, and I don't have them. But I'm going to take Shield of Faith as a permanent unlock. I think that's pretty cool. Let's stay and pause. Damn it, it didn't let me pause on the right spot. So I cannot retreat, sadly. But, I mean, I'm super strong. I don't know how I lose from this position. If I was strong enough to beat the boss, I've got to be strong enough to go all the way around now. More magic HP and some damage to all, I'll take that. Yeah. And I'll just keep, I guess, pumping this. I don't have a lot of spots left to do anything. I hope I can make it around one more time. A village would be nice. Just more, like, land cards. This is rough. But the damage to all is helpful. At this point, I guess we really are just farming materials. Love the attack speed, man. Okay, another goblin camp, but it's in a spot. They spawned it here, which is dangerous next to these guys, but they're probably not going to get a chance to spawn very many of them. Yeah, or any. Before I get to go around one more time. And I'm definitely not doing 2 more rounds. Ugh, this is gross. Wow, they both survived, so we're not even going to get the quest. Damn. They survived again. I forget what the odds are of their survival, but it sucks because it leaves them here to do damage to me there. It ended up not being crazy relevant. That was where I was going to put a village here. Turn that into wheat and then place wheat on the other side. So that's a little unfortunate, but the balance of the game. This is scary, especially without a wolf rat. Smoke bombs coming in hot. And there's that village we wanted. Converts that, but then we also get a bandit camp. And I'm pretty much done on buildings. Which is good. All of these will just cycle out. Wait, what was this, a meadow? Make some more magic damage. I wonder what the design decision was to not let you make multiple mountains. Some of these fights are a little scary. These are all kind of scary. I might want to Oblivion some of these tiles to guarantee that we're able to get back. I think this is the time that clears this, though. As long as I don't get 5 enemies there, I'm okay, I think. Because the vampire is obviously going to be there. Alright, 1 down right off the bat, 2 down. Definitely don't want to hesitate to use the Oblivion if we need it, though. Yeah, and here we go. I mean, old scars. Let's see how much... This is a good chance to test this. Master of Fencing would be way better here. Way better. But let's see how much HP I get from this. If the answer is 0... which is what it was, then I definitely is not something you want to pick that up like later. You want to get that early, and I know that now, but only because we tested it. Yeah, the ability to attack 2 units simultaneously here would be incredible. Alright, let's meadow. And even the vampirism is really helping us now. Because we're hitting so damn hard, we're getting like 6 per attack. And another lightning storm. Or lightning storm. Another storm temple. Could use this to like burn a whole section of forest here like this. And turn it all from attack speed into magic damage. I don't want to do that. I think I think that's fine. Our attack speed is what's killing it for us right now, I do believe. Late as hell treasury. Man, what a fun run here. And for our trouble, we even get another item for us to use. We just gotta make sure I got my finger on the trigger as we go through the camp. Now I'm happy we did this, because we're coming out of it with more items and more loot. But this is a long video. Forgive me, YouTube. Okay. That was a close one, but we did it. And I think we could even, of course, go around again. We've got level 12 loot. I wonder if there's like some sort of achievement for equipping like big loot like this. I love the damage to all. We did this. Gives me more attack speed. 17% more attack speed. Jeez. Because we could easily go around again, I think. Just didn't get another good set of armor. We're done, guys. We're done. We're done for the day. Let's retreat with our vast loot. And hopefully we unlocked a chapter 3. Welcome back. Is that a piece of glass sticking out of your shoulder? What? Oh, I didn't even notice it, and it's not because of a high pain tolerance. I'm a bit shocked, to tell the truth. I met a crazy preacher, stained glass windows, halos, and angel silhouettes all around. A holy jamboree, you could say. Let me guess, we have all sinned, and now we are doomed to face the holy wrath and apocalypse? And only in death shall we find salvation? Not exactly. It's more like God has decided to erase his creation. It has to be done. Show some patience. When I was a kid, I played Star Ocean until the end of time, and that was like the plot of the first half of that game. Well, that makes some sense. If you give it a little thought, who else would have the power to do such a thing? I don't know much about godhood, but I would think he'd be able to do all this instantly. Putting it simply, we'd all be dead already. We wouldn't even exist now. That's true. I watched The Watchmen last night for like the 10th time with my lady, and at the very end, spoiler for an old movie that was also based off of an old graphic novel, at the end when Dr. Manhattan's like, he's like, you are the smartest human to me is just as threatening as the world's smartest cockroach. And then he just like beats the crap out of Ozymandias. It was so awesome. Even if the priestess is right, it's not a reason to give up. What the? Aru, a howl from outer space. It's like a slime and a rat put together. What was that? Did you hear that? Yeah, and it felt horrible, like someone's coming to get me. Any new buildings we can build? No? I mean, the encyclopedia looks like it's got some new entries. The arsenal. The arsenal was awesome. That's an auto-include. And the Field of Blades. A monster made out of thick, translucent, moss-green slime. It feeds on any organic material by enveloping and digesting it. As long as the victim doesn't fight back, of course. And if it does, the slime will do everything in its power to fix it. We got the boss. We got new stuff. Okay, supply. We have not increased our supply because we haven't upgraded or built anything. Makes sense. I'm finally starting to get the game. And we can build the war camp. Wow, another advancement in this episode. That feels pretty sick. Let's go ahead and get it. Put it somewhere where I don't think it'll interfere with anything. Oh, damn, look at her. She's like Michonne from Walking Dead. I beg your pardon, sir, but could you take a step towards the staging grounds? A bit closer. Great, thank you, sir. And now, get in line. I'll teach you how to fight properly, rookie. I will work you to the ground. I'll tear your soul out to free up some space for muscle if needs be. Some might call it torture, but I call it effective education. Okay, what did we just build again? I know it made me 4% stronger, but it also unlocked the outpost card. It's the watchtower, not the outpost. Let's see what that is. Outpost. Soldiers from this outpost are always glad to help a traveler, not for free though. Spawns an assistant on the adjacent tiles. All yellow and orange items dropped in the battle will be spent as payment. Oh, that's cool. I don't hate that. Because it's not even relevant if you're talking about the rogue. Because they're not going to be able to take them. Because he just collects trophies. Very interesting. Let's try that in our next episode. And then Chapter 3. Enemies have 2 to 3 abilities. Enemies get a bonus 5% strength. And their strength grows by 4%. The resources go up in bonus to 80%. Whew. And we're still rocking some basic strength. I don't know, guys. We'll do this next time. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.